What's up, hunters? Jay here again, for another Monster Hunter World Endgame Builds, featuring long sword, named Fatalis Zaggespanon. So again, in this video I focus on Fatalis weapon and armor only. Also, as you can see on my past videos in this playlist on the upper right, I only use Fatalis armor, especially using the 4 pieces armor effect of the Fatalis for my builds. But I will build other weapons with different armors as an endgame build, after I feature all Fatalis weapon with the Fatalis armor. Subscribe for more content, so please smash that subscribe button, and let's get on to the builds. So, this video will be short and simple. For this first build of the Fatalis longsword, we'll be using a 4-piece Fatalis and 1 piece called Terrath armor. For the armor skills, we use attack boost 7, agitator 7, evade window 5, maximum might 5 for the 40% critical rate, and long swords doesn't consume that much of stamina when you use it. Also with tool specialist 5 to half the cooldown time of mantles when not in use, stun resistance 3, peak performance for the extra damage for your build, handicraft 3, which is quite enough for your hunts, clutch claw boost for the easy tenderize of the monster parts, max crit boost and wex, which is the most used skills for the melee weapons, and critical eye 2, which is innate on the Fatalis armor dot. The total affinity of this armor is 105% when you hit a tenderize weak spot. So, it is surely you will crit all the time. For the weapon augment we use health regen, affinity increase and elemental increase. For the mantles, you can use anything you want actually, and the decorations on the mantle for this build doesn't matter, you can use any decorations in play. If you can't think of any, just use what I placed in this build. Longsword is one of the most used weapons for this game. I think one factor is long swords or katanas are famous in Japan, and the second one is the counters or the foresight slash or the IAI slash, which can offset the damage, while you on the other hand will deal damage on them. But as you know that counters for LS only started in the world. Correct me if I'm wrong in the information I said. And for the long swords to be effective, is you need to fill that spirit gauge of the weapon 3 times or the red spirit gauge, before unleashing its powerful slashes, naming the spirit helmbreaker and IAI slash. Dealing damage on these attacks when your long sword is on red ore, will deal more damage than the yellow or the white one. Also, foresight slashes will fill your gauge when you count it correctly and hit the monster with the attack animation. You can use spirit round slash after you deal damage on counter immediately. But this information I said is already basic for those who use long swords, but this tip is for you on those who will just going to try long swords for a change. But these all the builds in this video are optimized for all users. This second build is for those of you who want to utilize the power of coalescence on their builds, but doesn't want to get hurt that much for the peak performance. That's why Divine Blessing 5 is in play for this build. Also with the power of Resuscitate and Blight Resistance, surely Coalescence will proc instantly. Take note that use only this build for the monsters that gives you blights most of the time in their attacks, if you want to maximize the use of the Coalescence, for example Volcana. Also, please do not make that Blight Resistance to level 3, because it will be going to kill the effect of the Coalescence, so go for Blight Resistance 2, or just eat Feline Groomer, if you don't want the Blight Resistance on your build. On this build, if you have an available attack jewel +4 you can make that attack boost to level 7, if you use that glider mantle. Stay for a while to look at the build, and after that we go to the last build. For this last build, I consider this as an elemental build for killing dragons, with that dragon attack level 6, plus the effect of the coalescence will surely give you a good dragon element for this weapon. Although Fatalis weapons has a low elemental attack, but it has the highest raw damage, and the Elder Seal for its weapons are at a high level, so doing dragon seals for elder dragons will surely proc. If you think elder seals are unseen, try using dragon element weapons on Safigieva. You will see the blue aura that going out of its body when Safi flinches. I think that's the elder seal procs. Anyways, this build also is quite similar on the second build, but has a few adjustments for the build. So, this is it for this build. Thank you for watching, don't forget to smash that subscribe button please. Also I will do soon another game video for a while waiting for the new Monster Hunter game, but I still do the Monster Hunter videos more oftenly than the other games. So please support to grow my channel. My goal is to get 1000 subs before ending 2020, so please, thank you in advance for your subs, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.